journal of trying to conceive. I'm here this morning with Bonnie. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for being here, Sandra.
Oh, I am so happy to be here with you today. And my name is Sandra Jones-Keller, and I'm a pregnancy coach with the CCFL Global Academy. It's a very exciting project that we have developed. So these are just quick 5-minute shares to chronicle what's going on in your life. So what is your question this morning?
Well, I'm dealing with the confusion of end of the month or in the 2-week wait symptom searching. Or I used to be a lot worse at this. Every month I would search every single thing that was going on. And so now I'm hanging on to ideas that will make me feel better about what's going on. And I've read a lot of articles about people will go get tested for their hormones, and their hormones will be off, and they'll be told some horrific news. And I'm thinking that every month my hormones are different. They kind of fluctuate, and at some point in time, everything will be perfect. And when the timing's right, the baby will show up. Now, the reason I'm sharing this with you, and this is really the question, is for the whole month, I can just be like, thank you for my baby, and thinking good thoughts and communicating and visualizing. And right about the time I'm expecting my cycle, I get a little bit anxious with what do I think about? Do I think and think positive thoughts and then set myself up for maybe disappointment when my cycle shows up? Or, that's my question. You can help me with the answer, I'm hoping.
So there's a few different questions in there, but really, Bonnie, what I hear is that you have a desire for peace. And so that is what you focus on, because our desires are God-given. And, Deepak Chopra and Oprah are doing a whole 21 meditation on desire right now. And so, the desire is coming from the heart, and I understand that this is something that you want very much. But in this moment, and this is what I practice, is I bless this moment for the highest good of all concerned. And so when I bring it back to this moment, and when I am able to let go of control as much as possible and bless exactly what's going on, because the frustration and the confusion comes in when we want this moment to be different than what it is. So the more peaceful that you can be in this moment, the more that you can communicate harmoniously with your body, to bless your body instead of cursing your body, to bless your hormones instead of worrying about your hormones. That brings your attention and awareness into this moment of now, because each moment of now is all we really have. And so you start worrying when you step into the future, and the future is 5 minutes from now, and the future is the next day. And so yes, you're waiting for your cycle, or you're waiting to find out if you are indeed pregnant. But right now, you breathe into the moment. And I don't want you to behavior modify. I don't want you to pretend like you're not anxious or you're not concerned. But you take that anxiety and you give it over to God. You give it over to your higher self, and then you call forth the peace that you desire, because that's what you really want. And, regardless of what's going on, you want the peace that is going to propel you into the next moment of peace.
That is very helpful. And I took some notes as you were talking, because you said bless your hormones no matter what they're doing. Bless your body no matter what it's doing. Bless your cycle, even if it does show up, is another thing that I wrote down for myself, which is a lot different than what I've done in the past. What I've done in the past is I say horrible things to my body, and I've had visions where I just want to go inside and rip my uterus out, It can be a really frustrating journey, and I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, I look forward to these, even though they're just little 5-minute videos, I look forward to them every week, because I find that when I follow your advice throughout the rest of the week, I feel really good. And I think that we're going to accomplish our goal a lot more if we're feeling good, and we're going to enjoy the journey a lot more if we're feeling good. than what we typically feel when something's not happening that we want to have happen.
Absolutely. And you know, and this is an insight that a personal insight that I had this week, because you know, when my body isn't doing quote unquote what I want it to do, I would go to that place of cursing it or thinking something's wrong. And my insight was, my body completely supports me. My body is in partnership with me, so that when it's doing something that I didn't want or I'm unhappy with, if I can raise my vibration and if I can start blessing the situation, then I will begin to get clarity on what's going on with my body. Because even if it doesn't look like what I want it to look like, there's an intelligence that my body has that knows what I need beyond this moment. And so I say that to you because your body is in partnership with you, and the more that you can see it as a partnership, the more that you begin to embrace it, to love it, then there's a synchronicity and a harmonious relationship that occurs. So you aren't upset with it, you're trying to understand what it's communicating to you. And so the energy shifts, and then you're able to receive awareness about things that you hadn't. And I like to look at my body as a metaphor, like, okay, what is showing up in my body, and how is that a metaphor for what's going on in my life? And so as I can understand and get clarity, then I can begin to heal my body, because I'm healing the outpicturing of those things. So I don't want to get too complicated here, but the bottom line is love and bless your body and know that it is working for your highest good. And so what you want to do is find out what that highest good is, even though it doesn't look like what you want in the moment.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. That feels good. It's like you always hear, you'll know the truth when you hear it, and the truth will set you free. And I just thank you so much, because before you, I was doing horrible things to myself for an entire year, and even several months into working with you, I was still very, very fearful. But I do want you to know that I am feeling way more faithful about things. I wasn't even upset last month, really, when I was 3 days late and my body was playing tricks on me. I didn't even react to it like I used to. So I feel like things are on the right path, and when the timing is right, it's going to happen. And the reason that, and I just want to tell everybody watching, the reason I'm willing to do these videos, is because I honestly believe that our own personal stories will help you, somebody out there that is cursing your body, or somebody out there that's feeling really sad and miserable. I know that Sandra can help you, so I'm willing to keep on keeping on until I show you a great big belly on video.
Thank you so much, Bonnie, and join us again next week for the next installment. Have a fantastic week. Thank you.